Today I was in a Manteo kind of mood. It is Wednesday, February 18th, Ash Wednesday. 64 years after the 1962 Ash Wednesday storm. 55 degrees today. It was pretty cold this morning, but now it's getting nicer. The first time I ever came to Manteo, it was back in the early 80s when I used to vacation down here with my parents. All I really remember about it was that it was really crowded and it was hard to navigate the streets downtown. My memory of it is very vague, but I think the weekend that we came was the weekend that the Elizabeth II first opened to the public. So there was a lot of people down here checking that out. I don't really remember wanting to be here. It was kind of like being at the bank with your mom when you're 6 years old. Let's get out of here. You know, I was a kid. I just wanted to go to the beach and the pool and whatever, and I'm over here in Manteo. The only other time we ever came to Roanoke Island was to go to Wanchese, to go to this restaurant called Queen Anne's Revenge. We used to eat there every year in the 80s when we came here on vacation. It's long since closed, but we had a lot of good dinners at that place. I love coming over here and just sitting around and just doing nothing. That's my favorite thing to do. do remember coming here a few times in the 90s. We spent most of our time in Buxton and Avon. We would go to the lighthouse before they moved it and paddle out there, and just, we were always down in Avon. We were always down south in the 90s. But I did have some friends that would move to Nags Head and work for the summer. A couple of buddies of ours worked at C-Mark Foods. And one day they said, hey, we're going to go jump off this bridge. And I was like, what? All right, I guess. So they lived in Kill Devil Hills or in Nags Head. I think Nags Head. They drove over here to this bridge, the Cora Bass Night Bridge right here. Let me show you where we used to jump. We would climb up on this bench that I'm sitting on right here on the rail on the top and jump off into the sound right here and then swim across to the dock and get back up and come around and do it again. I still see kids doing it to this day, jumping off this bridge. Matter of fact, I have a video somewhere of Jake Owen jumping off this bridge. If I can find it, I'll stick it in the video. Those are the only memories I have of Manteo when I was younger. As I've gotten older, I've come to appreciate Manteo. It's my favorite little town. I could definitely live here. On days like today when I don't have anything to do, I just come out here and bring all my cameras with me and share it with you. Temperature's coming up, it's almost 60 degrees, so there's no reason for us not to go to the beach. I'm also going to get some food somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where. Let's go. You know, if we're hitting the beach, we got to hit Jeanette's. Waves are pretty good today. So I went to Jack Brown's to get a cheeseburger for lunch. I got this burger called the Greg Brady, which is a cheeseburger, and it has mac and cheese on it and barbecue chips. Man, it was good. It's one of the best burgers I've had. Anyways, it will not be a sunset because I'm not sticking around for it.